Yo, what's the word? Okay, so y'all know, pretty much beat on a dead horse, but y'all know the Super Bowl been, 2 weeks ago? I finally watched sat down and watched the halftime show that was going on. Let me explain. So, I didn't watch it, because when it was going on, I was at my people's, right? At my people's crib, you know what I'm saying? My people's is not in the best mental condition. So I have to make runs for them. So halftime, I went and made a run, and I'm trying to hurry up and make it back. So I'm like, cool. So I go, I leave, I run to the store, go get stuff, get together. Plus, I'm a father, so, I got to make sure my kids are straight, snacked up, all that. So I run to the store, but the guy at the store had it playing on his phone. I thought that was, but I didn't know if he was just playing like something on YouTube, but that's what he was playing. This was Family Dollar. So as he's talking about it, as he's listening, I'm like, okay, so this is the actual show. Then I heard him say like, oh, he about to perform Not Like Us. He really performing it. So we laughing. I'm like, oh, that's the Super Bowl you got on. So we laughing about Kendrick Lamar performing Not Like Us, because I told people, like, I don't know why y'all acting surprised. Like, he's not going to not perform this when this is the song that got him there. Like, it would be a total letdown if he didn't. I'm gonna get back to that point. So we laughing about it. We talking about it, this and that. I'll be way different in person. When I ain't got to deal with annoying biased fans and this and that. So I'll be way different in person. So we laughing, we having a conversation about this. And I was telling him the same thing, like, bro, he had to perform it. Like, it would have been a letdown if he didn't. It was a cool, civil conversation. Now, as again, I didn't watch it, I just heard it. So I kind of knew about him doing that song. And I heard a little bit of the one before that, but like I said, I wasn't really paying attention. I didn't know if that was his YouTube or what was going on. So at that point, bro, I'm checking my stuff and I'm leaving out. Now this is what happens when I did, obviously you see a billion clips going on online and this and that, but I actually sat down and watched. This is what I like. This is what was going on. I like the transitions in between songs. I feel like his transitioning was well. Y'all know what transitioning is, so how you transition from one song to the next. I thought all that was dope. Putting them together on stage, that was cool. The part where he, flirted and hinted around during the song, that was dope. The cheap petty shots at Drake, I love the pettiness. That was cool. That was dope right there too. I feel like that was good for the laughs, for the entertainment, to get them entertained. Which he needed that. He needed that entertainment, because now this is on the latter half. I seen Kevin Durant interview where he said it was boring. I kind of agree with him. I'm not going to lie. I kind of agree, like the whole venue, and we not just talking about his performance. We talking about the whole game, because it's like, let me tell y'all, the game was a drag. We know the first half of the game was like, they blowing them out. So we like, okay, cool. Let's see what's up with the show. The first portion of the show, I would say about 70-75%, I was not intrigued watching on the first one. It started to get up a little bit when he brought SZA out there. I think the energy kind of picked up a little bit. And then, obviously the next couple songs are clearly Not Like Us. And that's what you can see in the crowd, whether it's fake noise or whatever. That's when the crowd really got into it. And that's the problem for me, because it's like, when people say it seemed one-hit wonderish and all this other stuff they were saying about Kendrick for a guy that has hits, it really did seem like that. It seemed like that's all he has, when that's not the truth at all. When Kendrick has plenty songs he could have did from way back in the days, you know what I'm saying? Even newer stuff he could have did. So I kind of agree with that stance, with both stances, with it being boring, because it was for majority of it. Just my honest take. And then when people say it's the best performance of all time, I don't agree with that at all. But I will say this. The second it was announced Kendrick Lamar was going to be on the halftime show, it was already the greatest show of all time, because that's what people fix their mind to believe, that anything he does is already the greatest. That's pretty much what it is, because people feel like he's for the people. He has all the momentum, this and that. He's doing it for this, he's doing it for that, and they don't like the other guy. That's just pretty much what it is. And when people say this event was too much attention on Drake, you can't get mad at people feeling like that. That's the exact sentiment I get. It did seem like that. It seemed like that's where the energy came when he did that. Like, if he didn't do Not Like Us, that's why I say he had to do it, it would have been a total letdown if he didn't do it. NFL, they know it's a business. They like, look, no matter what, I don't care. We don't care what comes with us. We got money. We're a $1 trillion company. We rich, this, and that. We don't give a fuck. If they want to sue us, bitch, let them go ahead. We about to put this show out there. So he had to do that. He had to do that show, no matter what. He had to do the Not Like Us performance. And no matter what, Kendrick is going to be okay. The NFL or whatever is going to have to deal with whatever legal action. They're going to look, you go okay. We'll deal with it. Don't worry. They had to do that. All the money they got and Jay-Z got and all that, they not worried about it if a lawsuit is to come with it or whatever. But that's my take. So when people say the greatest show of all time, I don't agree with that at all. I don't think it's the worst either, but I definitely don't think it's the best show of all time because you had, I wasn't alive, but you had the Michael Jackson. What was I wasn't relevant, wasn't watching football. No. You had the Michael Jackson performance. We had Usher. Y'all know the infamous Janet Jackson one. Y'all know the Justin Timberlake. Like, come on, bro. And you had the one in Cali with all the LA artists just, about 3-4 years ago or something like that. So it's, to me, if that show it's the greatest halftime show of all time, then cool. But I feel like people had that opinion already as soon as it was announced. And y'all know, I don't have to say too much. I feel like already it was the greatest halftime show of all time as soon as it was announced he was going to be on it. But I would say about a 6.5 to a 7.5, somewhere in between there. It was mainly boring. I kind of agree with Kevin Durant. It started getting live towards the end. Like I said, I love the transitioning. I feel like what they did, maybe I got to look at like I ain't never watched none of the hidden meanings videos. Maybe I got to check that stuff out. Maybe if I look at that, I can say, okay, I can look at it from a different angle and say, okay, this is the greatest because of that. I know a lot of people try to go woke with it, black empowerment and all that other stuff. I'm going by just strictly the performance, the excitement. You're talking about the venue, the setup. Okay, that could be a different argument. I'm going to check these hidden menus and messages and all that, and I'll get back to that and see, what about the whole. So, I mean, it really depends. I think it really depends on your angle or what you know what I'm saying, predict, saying it's the greatest performance. But then you got The Rock and these other guys saying Lil Wayne could have been it. When you see this stuff, you can't really knock them people for feeling like that. You got a hometown hero. He would have had the crowd rocking. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know he got the hits. So it's like, I'm not one of those who's saying, damn, it should have been Lil Wayne, should have been one. It was whatever. Kendrick did it. He got it. He was hot. He was the hottest artist. He was the face of hip-hop at the moment. Right now, you can say he still is, even though Drake is letting it be known, like, hey, look, I'm still here. So at the time, leading up with all that, with everything, shit, that's who they was putting, that's who the industry was getting behind. So they wanted him to do it. You know what I'm saying? And regardless, say what you want to say about the show or how it did it, it brought in the most views. Views mean revenue. That's money. So NFL did its part. So they're going to be more than covered if, say a lawsuit or something do come. So, but that's my honest take. I feel like anybody saying it's the greatest show, I feel like that's a stretch. But some people might really feel like it. That might be their honest opinion. They might can go on ways to tell you how. Me personally, I'm not ready to say that. But I mean, overall, like I said, it was some cool moments. I can't say it's the worst halftime show ever. I see that people saying that too. I'm not really willing to say that. I'll probably have to go back and really look at all the halftime shows and really like rank them. But I definitely wouldn't say it's the best either. You know what I'm saying? But hey, I mean, that's just my take. I'm just a motherfucker out here with an opinion like you. But let me know what y'all think in the comments. I'm tired as hell. About to go get me some rest. Just drop the kid off to school. Yeah, man, we out. Let me know what y'all think. Was it the greatest performance of all time to you, or, what you think about it? Maybe it's something I missed. Maybe I can be informed. Like I said, I didn't watch none of the hidden messages. It's just what I looked at, what I seen, what I liked, and what I noticed, what I did. You know what I'm saying? So, hey.